gallop now, the Rockies are awaiting.
Grab the reins and giddy up now, we're heading for the promised land.
Oh, they blazed a trail across the desert,
And they rode across them plains, fighting wind and rain and a scorching sun. In the wild, wild, wildest west, my young, and that's how the West was done.
grab a rifle, pull the tractors, trouble in the distance.
Move around and never look back, we're heading for the promised land.
They were prospectors, farmers, and cowboys.
They were merchants and men of the law. They were outlawed gangs living by the gun. In the wild, wild, wildest west, my son. And that's how the West was done. Yes, that's how the West was
All right, we have a rip, snorting tale of the Old West for you tonight. You want cowboys? We've got 'em. You want to boo some villains? Well, we got a passel of them. Need a hero to cheer? How about the sheriff? Every melodrama has the lovely heroine to ooh and ah, and the widow mother. Now, the name of our town is Low Humidity Chasm. What do you want? We got sick and tired of Dry Gulch. The town layout is simple. We have the hotel and saloon that's owned by Mr. Boulet. Now, he likes to think his hotel is the best in the West. To help him run the saloon is Sarsaparilla Sal. She's a tough lady, but heart of gold. The other establishment in town is the bank and telegraph office. They're both owned by Richard Colehart. Now, anytime anybody tells a joke about Richard, the others always say, "Oh, that's Rich." Come on. All right. Out west, the times were wild and woolly. It was no place for sissy, pandy-waisted, greenhorn city slickers. It was a place where men were men, and, well, the cultured, lovely, dignified ladies were mighty scarce.
Let's go!
Hey, watch what you're saying, or I'll wash your mouth out with soap.
Why in thunder would you want to be doing that? Some fool greenhorn city slicker thought it'd be a thrill to milk a cow.
Well, that doesn't explain why you're saying.
If you'd be a goat, you'd be a good one because you're always butting in.
Well,
I'm not finished! This fella thought he'd milk what he thought was a cow. Turns out to be a Texas Longhorn bull, and I was just telling him what he was going to be milking, if you don't mind.
Well, I don't mind, but we got people out here waiting. The
An audience?
Yes.
What? Where?
Out there.
Great horny toads. There's people all over the place. Lots of them.
Go tell the others. We're ready.
Woo-hoo! Get ready, because we're ready. Yahoo!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the tale of the wild, wild, wildest West.
Mr. Colehart, I got your message yesterday and I came first thing this morning. The rent on our place isn't due for another month of Sundays yet. What's the rush?
The bank out east, which authorized your loan, has changed policies. Your mortgage is due very soon.
Why, I can hardly make the semi-yearly payments now. That can't be right.
Wait a minute, Ma. What if we make
That is a mighty smart daughter you have there. And a mighty pretty one too, if I might add. Ah yes, what she states is true for conventional allowance.
Oh, well, that's a relief. So, how much are our payments each month going to be?
Well, let's see here. I don't believe this to be a conventional loan agreement. Here we are. The party of the first part shall here forthwith remit to the party of the second part the accrued summation of capital.
Holly, what's he saying?
Don't know, Mom. That legal gobbledygook has got me hornswoggled. Mr. Coulthard, am I talking English?
I was doing so. Dear me, do not tell me that you cannot understand a simple contract which your father signed.
Why, he never signed any such thing in his life.
You are certain of this? Let us examine this legally binding document further. Why, bless my soul, down here at the bottom is the signature of your late husband. When he passed on, you became responsible for all his debts and obligations.
Oh, let me see that. Dear. Oh, Lordy. Howard, oh, Howard. How could you do this to us?
What's going on, Mom?
Oh, your daddy was a good man, Polly. He never gambled or drank or ran wild with the boys all our married life. His only fault, though, was that he trusted everybody. He thought that all people were basically good, but he was wrong.
And you think he was fooled into signing that contract?
I think we must let the contract speak for itself. I remember reading this part right here. You'll find this most illuminating. If the party of the first part, that is Mr. Cracker, fails to find any value above and beyond subsistence level by the time the mortgage is due, then said property will be surrendered to the party of the second part. That is the bank.
Oh, why? That's you, you skunk!
But there is more. In lieu of said property, the party of the second part may, at its discretion, accept substitute collateral as equitable satisfaction of the lien. And that, my dear widow, is where your daughter comes in.
You don't mean...
Not me, the contract. It further stipulates substitute collateral shall be construed to be a daughter of the party of the first part who is of marriageable age. Miss Cracker, you are indeed of marrying age.
Over my dead body, you snake in the grass!
No, Mrs. Cracker, the contract does not say you have to die first.
This is the blackest day of my life, Mom. If only someone could help us. Oh, Sheriff, you arrived just in time.
Why, of course, Miss Cracker. It's the code of the West. The good guy always arrives in time, every time. Yippee-yi, yippee-oh, you know the law is on its way. Yippee-yi, yippee-yay, we'll live to fight another day. I swear by my 6-gun and the star on my chest, it's good over evil, it's the code of the West. When a gang of banditos are holding up the bank, and they've taken all the money and a hostage as a prank, then who comes a-running with their guns a-smitten lead? This lawman and deputy will put 'em all to bed. Yippee-yi, yippee-oh, you know the law is on its way. Yippee-yi, yippee-yay, we'll live to fight another day. It's an unwritten law in a land of unrest. It's good over evil, it's the code of the West. Stagecoach is held up on a lone and dusty trail, and the passengers are wondering if they'll live to tell the tale. Then who comes a-riding like a cyclone in May? The sheriff and posse are here to save the day. Yippee-yi, yippee-oh, you know the law is on its way. Yippee-yi, yippee-yay, we'll live to fight another day. It's an unwritten law in the land of unrest. It's good over evil, it's the code of the West.
When there's trouble down in Tombstone,
Miss Cracker, the good guy always arrives in time. Every time. Yeah, even sometimes the nick of time. Like the time I was shaving, and I named myself. Old Dudley Duron looked a sight. Dudley, give it a break. Anyways, how can we be of help to you ladies?
It's that rapscallious scallywag. I want him arrested.
Me?
What's the charge? That's right, Widow Cracker. We just can't go locking up somebody every time someone else gets their underwear in a knot. Dudley, let me handle this. You can be a big help if you just go to the door and keep an eye on things from over there. Okie dokie. Now, what's all this ruckus about?
Well, it's that supposed contract Coldheart showed me. Either I come up with a mortgage balance on our home,
Or I become his wife.
I've never heard of such a contract in all my born days. What are you up to now, Richard?
Now, Sheriff John, don't get yourself all in a lather over what is legal and signed. Here, see for yourself.
Sorry, Widow Cracker, but as far as I can tell, there's just nothing I can do about this. But as for you, Richard, I'm still looking into your role in the Comstock mine fiasco.
I have done nothing wrong. I have nothing to hide.
Except take a few $1,000s out of hard-working people's pockets.
They were warned of the risk involved.
Just remember, I'm not finished with you yet.
Sheriff! Sheriff! Where's Sheriff Wayne John? Thanks a heap. Sheriff,
Howdy.
there's some mighty suspicious looking fellows around these parts.
Where'd you see him? What are they doing?
Over lollygagging by the Smitty Creek Inn.
The old Smitty Creek Inn? Well, that place has been abandoned for 12 years.
Yeah, that's real ornery looking. Hadn't shaved in weeks, and they was dirty too.
Kinda like you, Bob Scratch.
Yeah, kind of like me. Hey,
He got you there, Bob. Well, thanks for the tip, partner. I'll check her out this afternoon. Deputy Duron will see you two ladies safely out now. Anyways, I'm headed back to the office now. Say, Bob, you come with me so we can figure out just what to do.
Those fools! Who do they think they are that they can match wits with me? Sheriff Wayne John has been looking into the Comstock mine issue for almost a year and still hasn't found anything. Any records were burned months ago. My new scheme is even better. It began just last week when a telegram came into the station here. It said that the Rocky Mountain Railroad Company is going to build a new track just outside of town to connect with another of theirs in Abilene. According to the directions given, that track will pass through Widow Cracker's property. Now for the good part. My friends back east work at the First National Bank where I send all the legal deeds of our town. They fixed up Widow Cracker's mortgage to come due this month. She will never be able to pay up. I get to marry that radiant maiden, Polly Cracker. As her husband, I will control the rights to the Cracker property. I will sell off what the railroad wants at a profitable price. Then I'll build a restaurant and hotel near the tracks for all the visitors that are sure to come through. Oh, my mind spins with the possibilities. Richard Coldheart, you are one clever man. They don't call you rich for nothing.
Later that same day, things at the hotel saloon were stirring.
What a great day! I can feel that it just might be the best day ever.
Yo, Bo,
Great day in the morning, Sal.
must you be so blasted happy all the time?
How can you be so down all the time? Attitude affects aptitude, I always say. And my attitude says, it'll be a great day.
It will not. It'll be hot, dusty, nobody will want rooms or food, we'll go broke. It's gonna be a terrible day.
You should be more positive.
Okay, I'm positive it'll be a terrible day. There, are you happy now? Wait, that was a dumb question.
Good morning, everybody.
Hi, Prunella. What'll it be today?
Oh, just a cup of coffee and a roll. I'm to meet Ma here after her visit to the bank.
Oh, what you have to go to the bank for?
Oh, she got a letter from Richard. I mean, Mrs. Coldheart, to meet her there this morning.
Oh, I'd rather meet up with a rattlesnake than with old Rich Coldheart. Your poor ma.
Now, Sal, let's not go jumping to conclusions. Put the best construction on things, I always say.
You would put the best construction on anything, wouldn't you?
I wish I could have gone with Ma to meet Mr. Coldheart. He's so wonderful.
See now, Sal, how easy it is to look on the bright side. So, Prunella, as most folks in town can't stand Mr. Coldheart, how is it that you find him so likable?
Maybe because he's so handsome.
No.
How about on account of him being a prominent member of our town?
Wrong again.
You really like telegraph operators.
But you sure are getting close.
He's the banker?
It's because he's so rich.
Honey, money ain't everything.
Oh, I know money can't buy you love. That's why I'm expecting to spend it all before I pass on.
Well, I don't mean to rain on your parade. But supposing he won't let you do that,
Oh, he and I will come to some sort of an agreement.
but you still gotta get hitched first, and you really can't force a man to marry you.
Oh, woe is me.
Oh, woe is us.
Oh, whoa! What happened?
Well, to make a long contract signed by your daddy short, either I come up with a balance due on our home soon, or Polly has to marry a weasel, Richard Coldheart.
What am I to do? I wouldn't marry him even if he were the last man on earth.
Rat! Why does she get all the luck?
Oh, what a terrible day this has been.
Ah, see there, I told you it was going to be a terrible day.
Now, Sal, even in the darkest of times, things have a way of working out for the best.
Why can't it work out that way for me?
Or me?
You just have to kick back, think positive, and let nature take its course. There's the meadow lies up on the mountain, filled with clover and sweet columbine, where will nature's fine ways keep a watch every day, and the songbirds all nestle in the bristlecone pine. Now there's a river runs straight through that meadow. It's a moving as swift as can be, and it never looks back at the places it's been. Ain't stopping for nothing till it reaches the sea. There's a peace at the end of each rainfall. There's a light at the end of the trail. Though your troubles seem endless and hope all but gone, it's always darkest before the dawn.
Move right, Polly. We all ought to be ashamed
Yes, ma'am. May I be of service?
My companion and I just finished a lengthy excursion and desire lodging for the night.
Welcome to the best hotel in the West. I'm Boulet, owner and manager. Just come on, sign your name here. Guest register, please. That'll be $5 for each room in advance. Thank you.
My, such a shrewd businessman are you, requiring payment before anyone can sneak out the back. Oh, I love a man with intellect.
Yes, sister. Now, if you would lead the way, we prefer to get settled into our accommodations before we take a stroll about the town.
Well, your rooms are right through that door. I'll just go in there and I'll be along shortly.
Well,
I don't know about those two. Anyone who talks like Mr. Coldheart makes me suspicious.
Well, the money checks out okay. As long as people pay their bills with good money, don't damage the rooms, I don't really care. Who they really are, none of my business.
Since there are some suspicious characters in the area, I'll make it my business. Howdy, Cole.
Sheriff?
Mind if I take the register?
No, not at all.
Snidely, dastardly, and fell star. I best head back to the office and check up on those two. Their names ring a bell. Yeah, like the Avon gang. Dudley, don't be such a ding-dong. Just skedaddle to the bank and keep an eye on Richard for me.
I wanted to thank you kindly for your help today in Mr. Coldheart's office. It meant a lot to me and my mom.
Shucks, I didn't do much.
True, but you tried. And if anyone can get that no-good crook, Mr. Coldheart, it's you.
Just doing my job, Miss Cracker.
Thanks just the same, and please, call me Polly.
Good day, Polly. Take care now.
Finally, a bright spot in my day.
I say we should gather round to see how we can keep your land out of Coldheart's clutches. Bo, you gonna help or not?
I'll give you my best.
Ooh, I just love counting currency, especially when it's mine. Those people are just so imbecilic. How else can one explain how I get it from them using my oh-so-clever ways?
Hey, is this the bank?
Yes, it is. May I help you in some fashion?
In case you haven't noticed, we want to make a withdrawal.
That is not possible. Neither of you have an authorized account.
How's this for an authorized account?
I am terribly sorry. The bank is now closed.
What now, Calamity? You just said the bank's closed.
How about I send a wire? Can I do that?
The telegraph office is now open. Would you like to send a wire?
Yeah, a lead wire. Take this down. Dear banker, stop. Open bank now. Stop. Or we blow your brains out and...
Message received. Would you look at that? The bank has just extended its hours. How can I help you?
Give us all your money.
Yeah, and reach for the sky.
Give us your money.
Reach for the sky.
Give us your money.
Reach for the sky.
Is the robbery going to take place or not? I am a very busy man and have no time for this foolishness.
Let me handle this one, kid. Last bank we tried to rob, the teller just stood there drying out his underarms and we almost got caught. Now, hand over your money. Not your money, the bank's money.
Make up your mind. Say, why does she have two hats?
None of your stinking business.
Now, Miss Calamity, no need to be so rude to the man. He was merely inquiring about my choice of cranial coverings.
What happened to you? I do not understand.
You see, kind sir, I was born with two distinctive personalities. Sometimes I hardly know which one is which. Just when I think I finally know which one is truly me, it's then they go and mix me up and downright pull a switch. I'm brilliant, I'm dumb, I'm cultured, I'm crass, I'm timid, I'm bold. Sometimes it gets a bit old. I bathe, I don't, I smell good, I stink. She's a psychopathic hybrid. I'm a schizophrenic kid.
Amazing!
Now when I wear my white hat, I'm an educated gal, a scholar with a college PhD. But when I wear my black hat, I know Dapper Dan. By golly, I'm a mean old cuss, and ornery as can be. I'm cruel, I'm kind, I'm tough, I'm tender, I'm sneaky, I'm forthright.
There ain't no end in sight.
I'm sassy, I'm civil, I'm gassy, I'm most certainly a most psychopathic hybrid. I'm a schizophrenic kid,
And that's why folks don't call her schizophrenic kid.
and that's why folks all call me schizophrenic kid.
Now, will you shut up and get that black hat back on your head?
As you wish. Give me but a moment and I will switch. Just keep your voice down. I'm not deaf, you know. Didn't you hear the lady? I'll give you just 10 seconds to give me them there bags before I blast you.
Before I do that, one of you must fill out the withdrawal slip.
Huh? Why?
New rules from the head office, no exceptions.
And if I decide to ventilate you?
No slip, no money.
Calamity, you fill out the slip and I'll watch the door.
Howdy, Ricky Cohart, how's business?
Ricky again.
Well, if you're gonna be like that, I don't have to be here. I'll just leave now.
No, please stay. I really do apologize. I do wish you'd reconsider leaving so soon.
You've never been nice to nobody, unless it was to your advantage. What you trying to pull here, Richard?
Hey! You put that away. We was robbing this here bank first.
Is that so, Miss Robert? And who are you?
Her name is Calamity Jane.
That's Jan.
No, it is not. You spelled it Jane. That spells Jane.
You must be stupid. It's Jane. The E is silent. That means you pronounce it Jan.
Whatever you say. Now, please be a good little deputy and arrest those two.
Two? Where's the other one? Is he hiding behind the telegraph desk? Behind you, Richard? Ah! I'm looking for the other bank robber. You seen the person?
She is the other robber, you idiot.
At the present, I must differ with you, kind sir. Deputy, I believe that I could be some assistance dealing with this vile villainess.
Her? She can't be the other robber. She's wearing a white hat. And no bad guy ever done that. And second, she's talking so sophisticated. So darn highfalutin and no crook ever done that.
Then why do you and the sheriff constantly harass me? Do not I talk as sophisticated?
You forget, Richard, that I know you like the back of my hand. When did that get there? Oh, no mind. I sure could use all the help I can get.
I couldn't agree more.
You handcuff her.
Kid, how could you do this to me?
It's simple, madame. You start with the right hand.
Say, whose hat is this?
I will take care of it.
If you will but note its construction, it resembles my white hat. It is mine, and I thank you for finding it.
That's just like you, Tricky Ricky. Trying to take other people's things that even belong to you. It ain't even your size. It fits her much better.
Okay, lawman.
What's going
Reach
on?
for the sky!
Oh, for Pete's sake, here we go again.
Nice work, kid. Let's grab the loot and hightail it on out of here.
Help! Sheriff! Robbers! Help!
Which way did they go? Which way did they go? I heard you yelling that there's robbers around here.
Yes, robbers!
Quick, tell me which way you went.
They went out the door rather quickly. Their horses went east on Main Street.
Those must have been the two riding out of town like a stampede was after them. Yeah, that means they went that way. You hit them off at the pad.
I hate cliches.
You too? I don't like French food much neither. Someone once said, real men don't eat cliches. It's another spaghetti western. It's a tired old western cliche.
Just how many ways can we say howdy, partner, in the course of a single day?
It's another spaghetti western with its worn out western dialogue.
If I hear another reach for the sky, you'd like to see a grown man cry.
Antonio! There's it's another spaghetti western. It's a tired old western cliche. In my ear once more, and a long little doggy still prematurely turning gray. It's another spaghetti western.
It's torn out western dialogue. Here once more about the opening around. You're like to see a deep pressed down. It's
Another spaghetti western. It's a tired old western cliche.
just how many ways can you say
Howdy, partner, in the course of a single day.
it's another
Spaghetti western with a torn out western dialogue.
How many times can you ride
To the sunset with your guitar, your horse, and your dog.
How many times can you ride
To the sunset with your guitar, your horse, and your dog. Happy trails!
Deputy, you stay here and get Mr. Coldheart's statement. I'll go after those robbers. You know, this reminds me of the time you got kidnapped.
What about it?
Everybody called it a get-rich-quick scheme.
Our first successful bank robbery.
Yeah, good thing that deputy was an idiot.
Soon those outlaws began to count the money they stole from the bank.
Who said that?
How am I supposed to know?
Little did they know that the sheriff, Wayne John, was sneaking up on them.
Cut that out. We don't want them to know I'm sneaking up on them.
Sorry to spoil your fun, but we got laws against robbing banks like that around here. Well, 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 if it ain't Calamity Jane.
You're right, it ain't, it's Jan.
And the schizophrenic kid. Those two hats of yours blow your cover every time.
Yeah, what's it to you?
You look so much better in the white one.
Really? Well, what do you know? This chapeau really does compliment my coloring.
You're dumber than a chicken with his head cut off.
What did you say? Are you accusing me of having no brains?
Now, kid. It ain't polite to hit people.
Oh, goodness. I don't know what came over me.
I have an idea how to keep this nasty woman's mouth shut. Here, tie this in her mouth.
Splendid
That
idea.
ought to do it. Then I'll handcuff you to her so you can help me bring her in.
Now, Sheriff, if you would please inform me as to the identity of that mysterious voice that we heard.
Oh, that. Well, we call him the narrator. Trouble is, you never know when he'll start blabbing. Anyways, I'll hang on to that for you.
Thank you, kind sir. You're most courteous.
And may I escort you two ladies into town?
How delightful.
After the sheriff brought those two villains in and locked them up, where they're waiting trial, Sheriff John Wayne and the other townspeople were lined up at the bank. You see, the territory needed to take account of all the people. To do that, they take a census. Let's watch.
I have called a town meeting because the governor of our fair state has asked that each city take a census of its inhabitants.
Well, take a census. Well, what's that?
It's where the government takes your panties.
Not cents, census. It is a count.
On account of what?
On account of your so dim-witted.
Hey, I represent that remark.
Indubitably. Now to do this, I need your first and last names. If you have a middle name, I will need that as well. Sheriff, we will start with you.
Wayne John.
Thank you. You may now get back to work. Next.
Deputy
Last name.
Durham.
Next.
Bob. Scratch it.
First name.
I already told you it's Bob. B.O.B. Bob.
Bob.
Scratch it.
Either your first name is Bob or it isn't. Now what is it?
I done told you it's Bob, and my last name is Scratch It, Dad. Burn it.
Somebody give me the sheriff of this stupid town. Him and I have some unfinished business instead.
Hey, kid, we got some important grown-up things to do here, so why don't you just wait right here and I'll go get him for you.
Now then, it seems to me you're a bit too young to be calling out the sheriff.
I'm not too young. Now I get called the sheriff on account of him hauling my pappy and older brothers to jail.
Oh, now I get it. You must be a member of the younger gang.
I'm not a member of such gang.
How did you get the name Kid?
Look at my face and age, Aunt Brain.
Oh, how dare you talk to my daughter that way? I'd take you over my knee if you were my child. Oh, but since you aren't, I won't.
Well, I'd advise you not to be calling out the sheriff.
I don't care what you say. I'm gonna stay here till that no good sheriff gets here.
Someone looking for me? Or are they looking for trouble?
Sheriff, I'm calling you out on account of jailing my older brothers and pappy.
All right then. You called me an out. Now run along and play in your sandbox before you get hurt.
What's the matter, Sheriff? You yell, whoa!
Oh, not in the least. It's just that you don't know the rules to showdowns around here.
What's all this for? Are you local?
Oh, well, if you can't figure it out, then...
That's hell, let's do this!
All right. Since you're new to this, I'll go first. Each of us has 30 seconds to do the best he can. Then the other has a chance to do better, and so on until one quits. Polly, would you do us the honors of starting and timing each of us until we have a winner?
It'll be my pleasure, Sheriff. Ready? Drop. Time's up.
Can you beat a 45 Colt?
Can you be a Chester win? Sheriff?
A Civil War cannon.
A World War II tank! Cannons get no bigger than this!
the excitement of the day is done, we can get this census finished. Next!
My first name is Abigail, last name Cracker.
And you are?
Prunella Cracker. Awful pleased to meet you, Mr. Collard.
You are a cracker?
Yup, you just spoke to my mom. Now, she don't like you very much, but I like you.
Yes, next!
Oh, golly gee willikers, you are so cute when you say that.
Fine, next!
Oh, Mr. Collard, may I call you Richard? I kind of have taken a fancy to you.
Enough of this foolishness. Next!
Tulu.
Oh, my dear desert flower.
Holly, middle name Wanda, last name Cracker.
Holly, Wanda, Cracker. How about a real name like Mrs. Richard Coldheart?
Never.
Now that is really too bad about your mother. You see, I know she'll never be able to afford the payment. Refuse me, and she will lose the land. After that, she'll be tossed out on the streets with you by her side. Marry me, and I will let her stay on in the house. Either way, I get the house. What happens next depends on how much you love your mother.
Give me some time to think about it.
Very well, my dear. One more day won't hurt. Until we meet again. Oh, Richard, you are one clever man.
Oh, Sal, whatever am I to do? If I don't marry Mr. Coulthard, Ma and I will be kicked off our land. If I marry him, he'll let her stay on. I don't want to marry such an awful man. When I marry, it will be for love.
Bo, come on over here and sit. Just sit right down here, honey. One way or the other, we'll get you out of this mess.
Well, who's going to get me out of my mess? The town centennial celebration's coming up, and we have no band, no entertaining activities, and no one to show up for them except for us town folk. We need customers badly.
Bo, I think you'd best button that lip of yours before it gets real fat. Besides, what happened to you being all positive all the time?
That was before I was elected celebration committee chairman. Oh, Polly Cracker, I know you got problems bigger than mine. I'm sorry I got carried away.
That's okay.
Excuse us, but we're ready to check out now. Oh!
Must you go so soon?
Yes, something has come to my attention and we're needed right away.
As you wish. I'll just record here that you've checked out.
Those two must have wanted to see the sheriff awful bad.
What makes you say that?
Well, they asked me where the jail was. And when I told them, they ran to that jail like the jail was going to run away from them. What is going on?
I don't know about them. We were trying to work out a way so that I won't have to marry Mr. Coulthard, but our land and home could be saved. If I marry him, he'll let Ma and I live in the same house. But if Ma can't come up with a mortgage payment, Mr. Coulthard will own our property and home and have us thrown out onto the street.
Well, that part about Richard living in our house, that don't sound so bad. Except he'd be married to you and not to me. The other option, that just don't sound good at all. Oh, how I wish I could be in your shoes.
That just might give me an idea.
What tarnation was that?
Jailbreak!
Jailbreak, let me get the sheriff.
There's been a jailbreak!
Where's the sheriff at?
Dudley, are you okay?
Sure am.
Good. I just heard there's been a jailbreak. Quick, get Cowboy Bob, round up our horses. We'll get after those rascals.
Coming right up.
Oh, wait. You be careful. That's for luck.
Thanks, Molly.
I wish that contract never said I had to marry Mr. Coldheart.
I wish I could marry Mr. Coldheart.
Polly, think real hard. Did that contract actually mention your name?
Why, no, Sal. It just said a daughter of the party of the first part who's of marriageable age.
Praise the Almighty, we got him for sure. I got a plan that'll make both of you girls very happy.
Spoken like a true kid, believe me. The two who are coming are real bad.
I'm Black Bart, and I'm his brother, Blacker Bart.
Where's Blackest Bart?
Ran into trouble in Carson City. Yeah, Marshal Wilder got him cattle rustling, jailed him.
Oh, ain't it that way all over?
You said it.
My point exactly. We all have one problem in common. But before we go on, we need to find out who we are and what we've done that makes us so bad.
I'll start. You already know my name. I robbed 10 banks. And you know who I am. And I steal horses.
That's nothing. I pretend to be an orphan so I can steal from orphanages.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh yeah, I'm thinking.
They call me Calamity Jane. It's spelled Jane, but the E is silent. So don't go call me Jane. My specialty is conning young men out of their money.
And I am the schizophrenic kid. Of course, half the time, I don't know what I do. But when I'm bad, I rob banks.
My name is Belle Stowe. I swindle folks out of their money using phony documents.
And I'm Snidely Dastardly, your leader.
Says who? Yeah, we don't even know what you do to be bad.
I've robbed and stolen things. I've cheated and I've lied. Broken every law in the books. And I talk in class without raising my hand.
Oh my gosh!
tell you, it ain't fair. And they're always better shots than we are.
Yeah, and they always get the pretty girls, and they wear those white hats that never get dirty or fall off during a fight. Well, let us help you with that. How?
Why don't we just shoot them?
Nice try, but the government would only send more.
I know. We build a town without a sheriff.
There's one problem with that.
What's that?
Who are you gonna rob?
Oh, him?
And who's he gonna rob?
I'll rob her, and then I'll steal it back again. that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
I know. No! We blow up the whole stinking town. If there's no town, there's no reason for the sheriff to stick around.
And what, pray tell, will you rob once the entire town is blown to smithereens?
Oh, I did not think about that one.
Well, don't just stand there, dang blasted. Tell us what to do. We should go on strike.
Yep.
Yeah,
What's a strike?
I haven't learned that in school yet.
A strike is defined as one of the bowling terms denoting the ball fortuitously causing all 10 pins to be knocked
Oh,
out.
knock it off, or I'll cause all 10 of your teeth to be out of here.
Don't you threaten me! I'm on the same side as you are!
Sometimes I wonder.
Going on strike is simple. We march around town and carry signs of protest. The signs state that we'll do no more evil deeds.
No more evil deeds!
Why, that's the most local idea yet. How's that gonna get rid of a pesky sheriff?
I'm not through yet. We go on strike. The town becomes a paragon of peaceful habitation. They no longer need a sheriff. He leaves, and there just so happens to be a centennial celebration crowd filling the town in 3 weeks. Imagine, greenhorn city slickers and no sheriff around. They'll be just right for the picking. Soon, the entire town and visitors' club will be ours. We go on strike. Strike tonight. I can assure you, fellow citizens of evil, that the town of Low Humidity Casimir is as good as ours.
Citizens of evil and we don't give a hoot. We're citizens of evil and we're after the loot. Ain't nobody safe when we're on the run. We're riding by our britches and we're living by the gun. We're citizens of evil and we're taking on the town today.
Ever since I was a youngin', I've been awful bad. Hustling and rustling every chance I had. Can't nobody beat us in a fair fist fight. Anyone who tried, just weren't a pretty sight.
I know, but I'm deadly as the beast of prey. I'll shoot anybody tries to get it by.
Go to the man that doesn't see your view and shoot me pushing up a day or two.
Citizens of evil and we're ready to shoot. First we're gonna dance a little, boot scoot. Gonna raise a little ruckus till the cows come home. Then separate us with a fine-tooth comb. We're citizens of evil and we're taking on the town today.
remember, Sheriff Wayne John and the other posse went out after those villains that escaped from the jail. After a long, hard, hot, dusty day on the trail, they're about ready to settle down for the night. Let's experience the Old West at night.
We were hot on the trail when it got dark, drat it.
We would have made better time had you not gotten lost.
Me? Lost?
I think you're scared of finding those crooks.
I ain't scared of nothing. But one time I was tracking the Dalton gang. I rode up hills and down deep canyons and through deep rivers. Then I caught the Dalton himself. He was big, mean, ugly, had scars down the side of his cheeks. Then he got behind me. He drew out his Bowie knife, big enough to chop a watermelon cactus in half. And he crept closer and closer, closer. And then he tapped me on the shoulder. Don't ever do that to me again.
Oh, okay, I promise. Just as long as you never tell that tall tale again.
That was a good one, Sheriff. Kind of helps you shake off the lonelies out here
Yeah,
tonight.
it sure does. You know, there is some truth to what you're saying there, Dudley. We're the law out here, the only law. We're sworn to protect that law no matter what. We can't let a little thing like fear get in the way now, can we?
No, sirree.
What say, Bob?
I'm with you, Sheriff.
We're the law, and we ain't afraid of nothing. No, sir. We're the law, yes, and we ain't afraid of squat. With my 6-shooter loaded, a star on my chest,
That's all we go. We're the ding-dang best.
Tough as a bronc busting out of the chute.
from the top of my hat to the tip of my boot. We're the law, and we ain't afraid of nothing. No, sir. We're the law, yes, indeed. And we always get our man. They can raise our ruckus while they're on the loose, but soon we're gonna toss them in the calaboose. The finest you ever saw, we're the law. They can raise a ruckus while they're on the loose, but soon we're gonna toss them in the calaboose. The finest you ever saw, we're the law. We're the law, and we ain't afraid of nothing. We're the law, and we ain't afraid of squat. With my 6-shooter loaded, a star on my chest,
That's all we can go. We're the ding-dang best.
Tough as a bronc busting out of his chute.
from the top of my hat to the tip of my boot. We're the law, and we ain't afraid of nothing. We're the law, and we always get our man. They can raise a ruckus while they're on the loose, but soon we're gonna toss them in the calaboose. Finest you ever saw, we're the law. enemy, Raj. I sure hope so.
Well, we might as well get some shut-eye. Those varmints ain't going nowhere tonight.
I agree. Let's hit the hay and see what the morning brings.
After a quiet night, the dawn breaks.
Oh, I got to stop sleeping on only one blanket. Oh, I felt every rock under me. Sheriff, wake up!
What's up?
What in the world? Look over yonder. Who is that masked man?
Why, that's the Lone Stranger. He's one of the most famous lawmen of the Old West. Hey there, Lone Stranger. Come on over and rest a spell. Here he comes.
Can I help you people?
I was about to ask the same for you. You lost or you on the trail of someone?
I've been looking for a new partner.
Ain't you supposed to be riding with Toto?
Sorry, my friend. His name was Toronto. My ex-faithful companion.
So why'd you break up?
I finally understood what he was saying. I thought he was saying Kimosabi, but it turns out he was calling me unclean and snobby. I've been searching for a new partner ever since.
Well, I wish you luck, Lone Stranger. We're after Snidely and her bunch.
And luck to you, too. Adios, amigos.
Farewell. Who was that masked man? That was the Lone Stranger. Oh, is that all?
What in tarnation? See them varmints walking over there on the next ridge?
I see them. Those bad guys look like they're headed towards town. And I see two more join them.
What are they carrying?
They look like signs. I can't make out what they say. In any case, we best get to town before those guys do. Dudley! Come on, Dudley, wake up! Villains are getting away, come on! You go on, I need my beauty sleep. All right, fine, have it your way. Just don't let any of those rattlesnakes or tarantulas crawl under your blankets.
There ain't none of them critters in these parts anyhow.
Okay, bye. Glad to see her up and at 'em. Come on, shake a leg and let's go.
I hate spiders. And I hate practical jokes. Worst of all, I hate it when I got to shake away.
Our heroes speed back to town only to find the most unexpected situation.
No more eating!
Dudley, cowboy Bob, it's our lucky day. Arrest those jailbreaking varmints.
Not so fast, schizophrenic kid.
Nobody breaks out of my jail and goes free, Missy. You are hereby under arrest. And you, Snidely, Dastardly, and Bellstar are also under arrest for the crime of helping these 3 criminals get loose.
Sorry, Sheriff, you can't arrest me.
What in the world do you mean by that?
Feast your eyes on that, Sheriff.
I hate it when that happens. What is it, Sheriff? Get out of jail free card.
At least we can arrest these other 3.
Dang nabbit. Well, boys, looks like these villains have wriggled out of our grasp. For now. Come on, boys.
No more evil deeds! Town sure was nice and quiet until these boisterous ruffians began this unusual parade of chaos.
No more evil deeds!
Why can't you make them cease and desist at once?
No more evil deeds!
We'd like to, Richard, but they got rights too, you know.
No more evil deeds!
The Constitution protects the right of free speech.
No more evil deeds! Oh, their speech may be free, but it's costing me my beauty sleep.
No more evil deeds!
It's costing me business!
No more evil deeds!
If I remember correctly, Sheriff, the law states that any assembly must be peaceful.
Thanks, Richard. This is not peaceful, that's for sure. You and me just giving me something to work with here.
No more evil deeds!
Wait. I've got an important announcement to make.
Not now, Polly. I got a job to do. Snidely, I want to work with you. However, I can't get a word in until you get your mom to quit marching around.
No more evil deeds!
Oh, but Sheriff John, as you have already recognized, we are within our rights to do so.
No more evil deeds!
Yeah, but those rights state that you have to assemble peaceful acts. So get them to pipe down or I can arrest all of you for disturbing the peace.
Very well, Sheriff. Time to quiet down. Our case is ready to be heard.
Boy, am I glad that's over. I was about ready to keel over.
Yeah, that stuff was getting mighty uncomfortable to carry.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever done in all my life.
You lily-livered sissies! I ought to just...
Shut up!
Very well. I'm sorry. I just hope I didn't hurt anyone's feelings.
Now that that's settled, we are on strike, and hereby do protest a most deplorable outrage.
Darn, wish that varmint would speak English.
But she is. I understand every word she says.
Why am I not surprised?
Anyways, what exactly is this outrage? Crooks like you ought to be going to jail.
Who are you calling a crook?
We are voicing our frustrations at losing each and every time we fight you good guys. We always get caught. We always die in the end. You always get the intelligent horses who understand spoken English. And you always get the pretty girl in the end with the reward to boot. Therefore, we are on strike. No more evil deeds until the conditions stated here today shall change. We will await your answer at the old Smitty Creek Inn. A job well done, my colleagues. It is now time to retire to our humble abode.
Sheriff John, does that mean what I think it means?
I think so. People going on strike means that they'll stop doing what they were doing before. So those villains going on strike means that they'll stop doing bad things for a while.
Does that mean we good guys gotta start doing bad things?
Let me get you a dunce hat. It means they won't be doing any more robbing, brawling, horse thieving, or spitting on the sidewalk. You keep doing the good stuff you do, and all y'all in town, you can just take a little breather.
That's right. That means I can set aside some time for the important things.
Polly, was there something you wanted to tell me?
Not just to you, but to all of you here. There's going to be a wedding just as soon as that traveling preacher swings through here.
A wedding? Widow Cracker, you setting on getting married again? What is she talking about?
So a decision has been made.
That's right, Mr. Coldheart. Preacher usually gets in on the 2 o'clock stage. Bring that contract with you or no wedding. I want it destroyed once the wedding's official.
Very well, I will bring the document you require. All of you, come to the bank at 4 o'clock sharp. We'll conduct the ceremony there.
Come, Polly. You have to get ready.
Yes, Mom. I don't know what to say.
But Polly, I don't understand.
Bye, everyone. See you at 4 o'clock. It'll be the most interesting.
Oh, you'll have to excuse her. She's just a mite excited. Now, just hush up and let's skedaddle on home.
Doggone it, Sheriff. I bet you feel awful. I got it. Why don't you write the playwright and have him change the ending for you?
Sure could use some company.
to go celebrate.
Excuse me, my son. I need a room. Are you by chance the manager of this hotel?
That I am, and you're the Reverend, right?
Why, yes. How in heaven's earth did you know my name?
But I don't know your name.
You most certainly do. You even said it correctly.
You think I said your name right?
Correct again. Please tell me how you know my name.
With all due respect, Reverend, I don't know your name. And even if I were to guess, I'd never get it right.
Yes.
You mean you're the Reverend, yes?
Yes, I'm the Reverend.
But the Reverend who?
Right.
Well, Reverend who, just step on up and sign the guest register with your first and last name. Be sure to spell it right.
How else would I spell my last name? I wouldn't spell it wrong.
I'm sure you'll spell it W-H-O.
Then I wouldn't be spelling it right.
Well, how do you spell it?
R-I-G-H-T.
Well, that's a strange way to spell it. I always spell my name best.
Indeed we should, sir.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Let's start over. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm Boulet.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Best. I'm the Reverend Adolphus Wright.
That'll be $5, Reverend, right?
I noticed on my way into town that the townsfolk were all abuzz. May I ask why?
There's to be a wedding at the town bank at 4 o'clock sharp. You arrived just in time. That is, if you can fit it in your busy schedule.
Mercy. Look at the time. I will require a room for my things and to freshen up a bit before the ceremony. That coach ride was mighty dusty. After all, one does not make a wedding bliss looking a frightful mess as this.
Yeah! Love poetry. Well, how about I'll just take your bag and you can fall into your room?
Wonderful.
What a ride!
Being cramped up with that Reverend Wright was no picnic.
I'll say, we should have made him ride on top with the driver.
Yeah, maybe then we would have arrived in better condition.
I think we match the condition of this hotel.
That's a good one, August. You're just about as funny as anybody.
I'm gonna find the manager.
April, would you please stifle that laughter? It's getting on my nerves. Hearing that laugh of yours for 3 days in that dusty rattletrap of a stagecoach is just too much.
Nay, my dear sister, you shouldn't criticize. If you would kindly stop blowing your nose, you sound like a buffalo with asthma.
You take that back. You hear me?
Of course I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Don't you yell at me, you windbag.
August,
August,
these two are at it again. You yak so much the Yankee Clippers would make better time going to England with all your yak flapping.
Hey, folks. Excuse me, ladies. Excuse me, ladies. Excuse me, ladies.
Yes?
Can I help you?
Will you two stop it?
We were looking for the manager so we could check into your lovely hotel. We just got off the afternoon stage. I'm sorry for the way my sisters acted. Cramped quarters make for mighty feisty tempers.
The manager, Boulet. He must be seen as someone else. I can help out. I'm Sarsaparilla Sal. I run the saloon here. You might as well get signed in while we're waiting for Beau to verify everything.
I'm April. I was born April 18th.
My name is May.
and the eldest of my sisters. My name is August.
And you were born August something, right?
Wrong. My birthday is July 11th. My parents named me after something strange that happened. What's that? Ooh, just after I was born, a gust of wind blew open the heavy curtains and knocked over my mother's treasured vase. She said I was her new treasure, so I was named after a gust.
Well, don't that just take the cake? What y'all doing here in town?
We're singers.
Mr. Best wanted us to play for some festival or something.
Do you know anything about it?
Oh, Bono's festivals.
So what do? We wait for the smoke guy to show up.
Hey, I'm supposed to talk after April, and you know it.
Well, I can't help it if you're slow.
I'll show you who's slow.
I said for you two to quit it.
Okay, Sal, the ribbons. Oops. May I help you, lovely ladies?
Oh, we're the Indianians. We came all the way from Fort Wayne, Indiana, to sing for your festival.
Oh, yes, the Indianians. Wonderful. You will, of course, be my guest here at the hotel free of charge.
Oh, how gracious of you.
But, of course, say, ladies, how'd you like to liven up a wedding this afternoon?
A wedding? What fun!
It'll be across the street of the town bank at 4 o'clock sharp.
Ooh, well, we better freshen up, and then we will practice wedding songs.
Splendid. Your rooms are right through here. Sal, will you do the honors, please?
Thank you, Mr. Best.
My pleasure.
Anybody here?
Howdy, stranger.
Don't ever do that to a lawman. You could get yourself shot. And how do you know my last name anyway?
No, not again. I swears if I ever gets my hand on that playwright, I'm fixing to hang him myself.
Never mind that. No time for that. I'm investigating the Comstock mine fiasco. Sheriff John Wayne has been searching, trying to solve that crime for over a year now. A man named Richard Coldheart is the prime suspect, but all the evidence leading to his arrest has mysteriously vanished.
That's all true. How'd you know all that? Hey, I've never seen you around here as far back as I can remember.
Apparently, you do not know about Gmail.
Gmail? No, can't say as I've ever heard of Gmail. How's it work?
Sorry, I cannot reveal the hows and whys of Gmail. What I can tell you is that only good guys know about it. We keep each other informed about crimes and mysteries and bad guys needing justice. That way we can ensure that the good guys always win.
Good guys? Gmail? Oh, I get it. Well, I hope you can help us lock old Richard Coldheart up for a good long time.
That's why I need your help. Your hotel registry should have the names of all the miners who stayed here during the fiasco.
No can do. Minors are not allowed here without a parent or guardian.
No, not minors as in children. Minors as in...
Minor leagues. No, can't help you there neither. Try Carson City. I hear they got one heck of a minor league team.
Not minor as in minor leagues. Minor as in...
Minor birds. Ain't them the dad bird this critic?
You move tightly. Let me finish. Perhaps we can get Richard Coldheart behind bars before another year is through. mean miners as in those who dig in a mine for gold.
Or what?
Oh, you get me that register right now, or I'll have my faithful horse Silverware gallop about the saloon until I do get it.
Okay, well, here's last year's register. You can do your research in room number 2 at our expense. Oh, Sal! Sal, will you come on down here? We got ourselves a guest who needs to be shown the way to room number 2.
Here I am. My, aren't you a handsome stranger? But why the mask?
Madam, I need this mask to preserve my true identity.
Oh, please, won't you take it off? Just for me. I won't tell a soul.
No.
Pretty please?
No.
Pretty please with sugar on top?
No.
Pretty please with sugar and chocolate sauce on and whipped cream and a cherry on top?
Oh, very well then. But remember, just for you. There. Now are you satisfied?
No.
Room number 2, if you please.
Right this way.
Hey, wrong stranger.
It's a few moments till 4. Poor Polly Cracker. She loves Sheriff John Wayne, but must marry that scoundrel, Richard Coldheart. Could this be Sarsaparella's plan? Or will there be a sudden change and turn it into a happy ending? Let's join him at the bank and watch.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here this day to witness the joining together of this man and this woman in the bonds of holy matrimony.
You hurry it along. I'm not paying you by the hour, you know.
Patience is a virtue, my son. Now, where was I? Who gives this woman away?
I do, Reverend.
And is there anyone here who can show just cause as to why these two should not be wed? Anyone? Someone?
Sheriff! Sheriff, when you monkeys in for trouble, we gotta repeat these head this way real fast.
Dudley, not Indians, Indianians. They're a group of singers from Indiana who are gonna sing in our festival. See? Oh, go on, Reverend, go on. Proceed, Reverend, right?
Now for the legally binding part. Do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife for as long as you both shall live?
I most certainly do.
And do you take this man to be your lawful... I'll take that as an I do. And then, by the powers vested in me...
Oh, excuse me, Reverend. There is one crucial piece of paper I need from Mr. Coldheart before you get him hitched. You did bring the contract with you, I hope?
Of course, I have the document right here. I hereby release you of all the obligations stated in this contract. Once he pronounces us husband and wife, and not a moment sooner.
Oh, you hear that? I'll get the contract just as soon as Reverend Wright finishes the ceremony, you understand?
It is most wonderful to see you so happy to get married, my dear desert flower.
Proceed quickly, Reverend Wright. The sooner I tear up that contract, the better everything will be.
I fully agree. I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
You take care of your business, and I will take care of mine.
Hallelujah!
Gotcha, my little money bags!
You thought wrong, Mr. Coldheart.
Paul, thank goodness.
But we had a contract.
That contract never did say you'd be marrying Polly. It only said you'd marry a cracker daughter of marriageable age.
You just did.
Reverend Wright, this is an outrage.
You listen to me. Sarsaparilla Sal has informed me of everything, including what just kind of sinner you are. The wedding is official and cannot be undone. You thought you were getting what you deserve, and I believe you got just that.
Oh, do you hear that, honey? We deserve each other. Now let's start that honeymoon.
My dear, the honeymoon is over.
Don't let him get away, Prunella.
Oh, I think it'd be fair to give him a little head start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Isn't that so cute? They make such a cute couple.
But how are we going to sing for a wedding party without a bride and groom?
All that practicing for nothing.
Oh, there's no need to be so down in the mouth.
There's more reason now than ever to celebrate.
Right, let's all head over to the saloon and whoop it up over poor Richard's unfortunate experience.
Raise a ruckus, have a wing tonight. Get my spurs a jingle jangling, clear up to my knees. By gum, I'll never stop. I'll just dance till I drop. Gonna get wild, woolly, and full of fleas.
All night long we'll be listening to that fiddle, scratching out a tune for me and you. While that banjo starts to pick, it's time to get up, take a licking, just kick up that heel and do-dee-doo. All night long we'll be listening to the guitar, strumming out a tune for you and me. While that mandolin is blinking, we'll be frolicking and drinking. We'll have us all a whole damn jamboree.
We're gonna raise a ruckus, have a wing tonight. Get my spurs a jingle jangling, clear up to my knees. By gum, I'll never stop. I'll just dance till I drop. Gonna get wild, woolly, and full of fleas.
Them folks is in spirit, the music's going strong. It's a good old-fashioned Western ballyhoo. Just jump on in and shake a leg, don't make me have to beg. The night is mighty young, we got some reveling to do.
We're gonna raise a ruckus, have a wing tonight. Get my spurs a jingle jangling, clear up to my knees. My gum, I'll never stop. I'll just dance till I drop. Gonna get wild, woolly, and full of fleas. Now buckaroos and buckarettes, how wild can you get? Stamping and a stomping across the floor. Round and round they go, when they stop nobody knows. There'll be a hooting and a hollering till they're crawling out the door. Gonna raise a ruckus, have a wing tonight. Get my spurs a jingle jangling, clear up to my knees. By gum, I'll never stop. I'll just dance till I drop. Gonna get wild, woolly, and full of fleas. Gonna get wild, woolly, and full of fleas. Gonna get wild, woolly, and full of fleas.
Wow, what a wedding. Did you see the look on Richard Coldheart's face when he figured out what was happening? Boy, that sarsaparilla Sal's one smart lady. It's a good thing she's on the side of the good guys and not those villains. Oh, speaking of which, let's jump ahead 2 weeks and see how they're holding up.
You got any threes?
fool hat all the time.
Why do you all always have to have like such baby?
Who are you, calling baby?
Who are you, baby?
Jack, stop this, all of you. This is insane.
What's insane is being stuck in here for almost 2 weeks with these local idiots.
We're so very close to success.
How can you tell?
Cut me to the quick. Indeed, your question is a good one and one that deserves an answer.
Well, stop being a politician and answer the ding-dang question.
Bill and I shall utilize subtle reconnaissance methods and reconnoiter the outskirts of town for evidence and hearsay.
Fine. Just don't forget to look around and pick up on what folks are thinking and saying.
Yeah.
Whatever you say.
Now hold on there. We don't trust the two of you. Yeah, I don't trust you.
Why not?
Well, you're bad guys like us. And bad guys cannot be trusted at all. So we don't trust you. You ready now?
I get it. So what do you say we should do?
I say we all go to town. And if the sheriff isn't gone, we take it for a one-way ride out of town.
I like this kid.
Fine, we'll all go. But first, pick up your mess over there.
All right, your guys got it.
Soon the villains will enter town. How will the sheriff get out of this predicament? How will Polly get with the man she loves? Will they ever get the chance to ride off into the sunset?
If you quit your yapping, we'd all be able to find out.
That's some news you got about your property and the railroad.
Oh, thanks to Prunella.
Our property is worth more money than Mr. Coldheart's bank.
Things are coming together for the celebration. We got folks coming from miles around just to see this extravaganza. Now all we need to do is plan some extravaganza.
How's it going?
Okay, except for one little detail.
The entertainment spot.
I knew it! I knew it! If I'd been in charge, none of this would have happened.
You couldn't get a Christmas dance ready by the 4th of July, and you know it. What we need is some good action entertainment for these city slickers.
Bob's right. What we need is some real wild Western action.
Just hang on a minute there. Don't go having no giant spiders and all. I hate spiders.
As I was saying, these folks coming on gonna want to see horse riding and bank robbing and villain catching.
See, Sheriff, we do have a problem. There's no villains to be found to play their part. It's been mighty quiet around these parts.
Sheriff, help me, please. She's taking all my money.
Rich, you've been taking our money for years. Now Purnell spends it all over town. We're just getting our money back, that's all. Now run along home and, before I tell her that you're here.
Promise you won't tell her where I am?
Scout's honor.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Now where is my little money bags? I do just love spending his money.
Hey, deputy, what was that song we were singing by the campfire the other night?
What? Oh, it was.
Yep. Never thought it'd be so quiet. Yeah, we ain't been doing much since their villains decided to pipe down on Mike. Yep.
Maybe you can take a vacation.
Yep.
All alone?
Don't worry, Miss Cracker, I'll go with him.
But we have all those people coming for that celebration.
Yep.
So, are you leaving or not?
Nope. What was that? Shh! I hear footprints.
You don't hear no footprints.
Why not?
Because footprints don't make noise.
Well, then I heard a sneaky type noise. Did you hear it, Sheriff? All I heard was the sound of some real disappointment. Anyways, let's all head on over to the Red Arrow so we can figure out what to do for these people to pass the time for the Centennial celebration.
2 weeks wasted! Snotly, dastardly, this was the stupidest idea ever. What an idiot!
I'm so mad, I didn't even know which hat to wear. Let's string them up.
Hey, let's not be hasty. No need to solve our problem that way.
Yeah, no need to do it.
What?
We'll do it this way, and it's a lot faster. We do it right here.
Wait!
Right here.
Wait! Wait! Will this action aid in achieving control of the town?
So, your plan didn't go through as planned. Why don't you just stick to what works and what you know?
Indubitably, one of the most persuasive delivered speech I have yet heard.
Yeah, it was pretty good talk too. So what are we gonna do now?
I've never tried kidnapping. How about that?
Well, it's fine with me, but who will we kidnap?
Usually it must be a young female.
That's true, Snively, but who?
How about one of them Indianians?
Fine by me, but there's 4 of them, and all of them look pretty tough.
Well, the choice is obvious. We shall choose the youngest.
What do you say to that?
I say we invite Moose out of this place before we get found out.
Agreed. Perhaps the old ways of evil are the best.
We're citizens of evil and we don't give a hoot. We're citizens of evil and we're after the loot. Ain't nobody
like a kid, you'd probably kidnap yourself.
So what do we do now? We write a note for our ransom asking for money in return.
Ooh, let's ask for $500. No, let's ask for 1,000.
Forget the cash incentives. You're forgetting what we really want.
Oh, I think I already got what I want.
Oh, get your stinking hands off of me.
Hush up, gal. We got important work to do. So, what is it we really want?
I'll give you a little hint.
Can we play charades? I just love charades.
Very well.
Flamingo!
Starfish!
Penguin! Dory!
You're saying you would give me back if Sheriff Wayne leaves town.
So she comes up with the answer. I have to say I'm concerned about the intellectual capacities of the rest of you.
She wasn't even playing. Yeah, she was cheating.
That was fun. Can I play next time? Look, you're kidnapped. You can't play in any of our games.
Kidnapped, schmidnapped, I don't care what you call this. I just adore being surrounded by the most handsome specimens. And I do mean men's.
Oh, I don't like this one bit. She is more dangerous than a stampede. Let's give her back.
No backing out of this one. We cannot fail. Imagine that entire town being ours for the picking. Sacrifices now mean immense payoffs later.
Let's all just calm down now. Tell me again what happened.
April went to pick flowers outside of town 4 hours ago. We rode around the whole town and no one has seen her.
Oh, Sheriff Joe, we fear something dreadful's happened to April. As much as May and April don't get along, they would never want anything bad to happen to April. You know what they say.
What?
April always brings May flowers.
I've heard that before.
We will help you in any way possible.
I'll get right on it.
Sheriff, I've been looking all over creation for you. I got news for you.
Not now, Cowboy Bob. I got me a missing person to find.
But what
And
I-
I'll bet almost anything those villains are up to no good now that their plan to strike has gone down the well.
But what I got to tell you has to do with them varmints.
So tell me what you got. We got a piece of paper here.
I got more.
What?
I was sneaking up to the old Smitty Creek Inn when I heard this most gosh-awful noise, the most horrible sound you ever heard coming out of the window.
That's terrible.
Believe me, it sounds much worse.
Oh, Sheriff Wayne, please do something.
All in good time, my dears. I have a hunch that all these are related. Dudley, tell me about this note here.
Well, it says here that the ransom for April is for me and you to leave town immediately. Only then will they return April to you.
I can't believe this. Those villains have April. This is too much.
August, it appears that our sister has been kidnapped. How can you just laugh about it?
Even I would never do something so heartless. After all, she is my sister.
Just think about it for a minute. May, as concerned as you are about April, even you have to say that April and her yodeling is awfully annoying. June, you know that to be the truth.
I'll just ignore the note and let them keep April.
Exactly. I'll wager that those villains will actually pay us to take April off their hands.
Say, Bob, you go on up there and keep an eye on things for me. I'll visit you every day for a complete report. This is one case that'll solve itself, I reckon.
This is the second case that done solved itself. The first one was old Richard Colehart confessing to the Comstock mining fiasco. That old Prunella can get any man to talk what's true if she promises to leave him be for a spell.
Hi-ho, Sheriff Lane.
Howdy.
After many laborious hours of poring over Wildest hotel records, I have finally solved the Comstock mine fiasco.
Oh, gee wilkers, Mr. Stranger. I hate to put you out, but that case already done solved itself.
Done solved itself. Well, ain't that a pickle?
With all due respect, sir, how is it a pickle with it being solved and all?
Oh, not that. This.
Bye, Mr. Stranger. Come back and visit us real soon.
The evil days of Richard Colehart are gone. It's been a week since that ransom note was sent, and the villains are still waiting for a reply. That April can be one pain in the neck. She could turn a bad soul to an honest living. Let's watch.
Stay here and keep an eye on our hostage. Belle and I shall revisit the town to see what has become of our demands for the sheriff to leave.
Please, take me with you. I'll do the dishes for a month.
Aren't you sweet?
Oh, you gotta take me with you. I'm losing my mind around her. It's just about all I can say. Please.
Oh, you're so cute. Go on ahead. I'll be waiting here for you.
Okay, come along.
Yes. I guess all of you need a rest from my charms.
What we need is a permanent vacation from your charms. Yeah, let's go do something fun like wash our horses.
I totally agree. There's nothing nicer than a sparkling horse.
And some peace of mind.
And how are you this fine day, Calamity Jane? Want to play some cards?
For the 100th time, it's Calamity Jan. J-A-N with a silent E. Now do you get it?
Oh, that racket. I'm not hard of hearing yet, but I will be if you keep on acting that way. So what game are we going to play?
It's one of my favorite games. It takes a real long time to play, and it's lots of fun.
Oh, do tell me what it is.
Solitaire.
Move the 10 to the 10. Oh, you forgot to put 5 on the 6. The king to the empty space. Oh, an ace turned up now. All you need are those little bitty twos.
Stop! Solitaire is meant for one person, and that person is me. There, that'll force you to keep your paws to yourself. Will someone help me with this squirrel? She's driving me nuts.
Oh, what's going on here? Can a man even wash his horse?
Not with her around. Why don't you guys go clean your guns instead? You can watch her easy enough. I'm gonna go clean my horse.
Well, okay, but you owe us a favor or 2 or 3 or 10.
What you doing?
We're playing dominoes.
You are not. You're cleaning your guns.
Then what in thunder did you ask us for if you knew what we was doing?
Well, how am I supposed to learn anything if I don't ask questions? My teacher told me to ask lots of questions. Of course, she seemed to stop answering them after a while. Never could understand why. Do you understand? Why do you clean your guns? Can you hear me? Why do you clean them? Must be pretty important to clean them. So why do you clean them? Huh?
On account of they get dirty.
Why?
On account of we just don't take good care of them.
Why not?
Because we're lazy.
Why?
None of your stinking business.
I've had it. Oh, please don't do that. Don't you know that a woman has over 5,000 words inside her head every day? And if she doesn't get them out, her head is liable to explode.
Then you best hush up, Missy. Hey, schizo pretty kid, you need to get in here now.
What's going on here? I sense an irritation in the air.
This fly can buzz around you now.
No problem. It is my reading time. That means I request my personal quiet
Adiole, 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 ololole, adiole, adiole, adiole,
May I request that you stop that yodeling, please? Refrains of yodeling, especially out of key, are most disturbing to my sense of
I'm just a
well-being.
yodeling gal from Indiana, making my way out west, singing my songs most every night and day. And when I get to your club laying loud, by God, I am the best. This gal's been known to drive a crowd away. Yodel, yodel, yodel-o-tee, yodel, yodel, yodel-o-tee, yodel, 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 yodel-o-tee. Yodel, yodel, yodel-o-tee, yodel, yodel, yodel-o-tee, yodel, 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 yodel-o-tee.
I need peace and quiet, and since you don't seem to understand it, I'm gonna make you understand it. That'll keep you.
Now when I get the hankering, I'm obliged to bellow out my tune. They say I'm like a mule that's getting spurred. Up in Montana, down to Texas, all them folks have heard me groove. This yodeling gal could stampede any herd. Yodel, yodel, yodel-o-tee, yodel, yodel, yodel-o-tee, yodel, 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 yodel-o-tee.
She's looking at me, Blacker. Oh, just ignore her. Don't bother me none. Now she's looking at you. It's okay. I'll just ignore her. Something easy to do. She's still looking at me. Afraid so. What's she doing now? Oh, she's batting her eyes at you. Oh, no. Now she's looking left and right. Looking left and right. Oh, no. Now she's crossed. Oh, that's it. I can't take it anymore. If those stupid town folk don't come get her soon, I'll turn myself in.
So it looks as though our villains are ready to turn over a new leaf. But how will the sheriff deal with all those people that only know how to be bad? Will this be a predicament too much for the sheriff? Will this problem be able to be solved?
Yes. Hey, you there? If you don't rest your mouth, spell, I'm gonna come over there and hog tie you 6 ways to Sunday. Now let's get this show finished. Well, look who just slithered in. I'll bet you folks want to talk to me about something. And I'll think you release April to us now, if you please.
She looks better than ever.
You win, Sheriff John. We capitulate to you in the ways of good. I suppose you must remand us to the custody of justice system here forthwith.
I don't know that that's very necessary. See, I don't think you guys are all that bad. I think your problem is that you just need something to do, that's all.
What can we do? All we know is being dishonorable.
Ever thought about just pretending to be bad but getting paid for it?
I don't get it.
Sounds mighty suspicious to me. It seems philosophically strange. However, any idea of yours is most welcome, sir.
Thank you. I'm the good guy, remember? So anything I come up with works out in the end. So why not become winners with me and stop being losers?
How about start by untying me first?
I missed seeing you guys.
Welcome back, April. You see, we got this huge crowd coming to see our festival, and they're wanting to see some real wild western action. So let's show those greenhorns just how wild we can be. You pretend to rob the bank.
What?
Pretend to get away.
Huh?
The boys and I chase you.
Huh?
And I pretend to lock you up. You feeling okay, Sheriff? Of course.
I get it. We charge admission for the visitors to see it and make us money.
And we get paid out profits.
Exactly.
My hero.
Never thought of it that way.
So where are we supposed to live? I don't want to live in that dirty, icky scum hole with them anymore.
Why not rent out the upstairs of the hotel? It's the West's best hotel.
Try saying that 3 times fast. West Best.
Maybe. Have you ever thought of changing the name of this place? Maybe all you need to get better business is a catchier name.
Like what?
If it were mine, I'd put my name first.
The best hotel.
Add more to it. Maybe tell them what kind of hotel it will be.
Or where it is.
The best Western hotel.
Yeah, I like it. Sounds pretty good.
Excellent idea, Bill.
You've always been my inspiration.
Hey, with all the people coming, the sharp minds you two got, why not become partners with Sal and me? You can help us run the place.
I don't know.